What's up, headbangers? It's HP, the headbanging princess, Chicago's heavy metal princess, and welcome to the Out of the Pit podcast YouTube channel. Out of the Pit serves as my love letter to the alternative music community, metalheads, hardcore kids, punks, emo folks alike. Welcome! Today I've got for you an interview with Alenia, a progressive deathcore band from the depths of Chicago. Over on the Headbanging Princess channel, I interviewed members of Alenia to discuss the culture of the dark arts and alternative community. Click the card at the end of this video to watch it. All right, that's it. So let's get out of the pit. Angel can do it better. What's up, headbangers? It's Out of the Pit. This is HP, and I'm here in a dark, creepy place. Ah! Who the hell are y'all? What?
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm here in this dark, creepy place all alone with Alenia. And we're with some new faces. If you remember Metal Mad TV like 300 years ago, I was a host there for a little bit, but now we're back. We're here. We got our own shit. Thanks for watching. We interviewed Alenia. That was one of my first interviews ever, literally. Just when I say that. Beginning of my journalism career, wasn't even serious about it yet. And then I was like, I'm going to go to school. And look at us now. Alenia's here. We got some new faces. I want to start by just introducing everyone. Say hello, who you are, and what do you bring to Alenia? What do you play?
Hey, my name's Enrique Kicker. I'm a guitarist. I bring noodling.
There's noodles in this band.
My name is Peter. I'm the bass player. I don't know. I bring the thunder.
The Thunder.
Hi guys, what's up? I'm Angel, aka Voodoo, and I am the vocalist, and I'm also the songwriter of Alenia as well.
Fa la 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 la.
Adam. I am the guitarist of Alenia. I bring the cinematic, drama, and power.
The T.
I'm Nick. I'm the new drummer, and I bring the extreme to the band.
The extreme to the band. So wait, you guys are basically progressive deathcore. How do you describe your sound?
I would say cinematic deathcore.
Cinematic deathcore.
That's the best way I could describe it, because it's a little bit of everything as well. Because there's like different genres of out of the metal spectrum. So once you put it together, it actually has like fundamentals and roots. What actually really works if you do it right, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah. Anyone else want to chime in?
Me. It has. Well, I'm definitely new metal inspired and black metal inspired, and I love just like a large variety. I love. Adam's really into like scores and stuff like that. I'm also into classical music, gothic classical music. So we all take what we're inspired by and all our favorite flavors, and we kind of just throw it in a pot. And we don't like to create with rules or specific regulations because we don't really want to put ourselves in a box, and we want to offer the audience like a wide diverse palette to engage with.
Yeah, it can be really easy to just like stick to the box,
Yeah.
right? Like, and the industry the industry wants you to do that too. They want you to just like choose one, stick to that. But like, that's not what we do. We do whatever the fuck we want. So, hello. So you each talked a little bit about like what you bring. Angel, in our first interview, you really talked about that, about how you each bring a unique style. And so I wanted to ask each of you to describe like the influence that you bring. So this could be just like a band that inspired you to like be in a band, or like I don't know, the style, the genre of music, or a song in particular.
I'm a little more influenced by like heavy death metal, Cannibal Corpse, Immolation, the old school, really fast, heavy, just chaos.
Thrash.
So was more of a traditional bass player coming up. I didn't listen to any death metal until like maybe 2 years ago when I joined a band with this guy, and he's kind of shown me a lot of that stuff. Kind of learning what tech death is essentially. Maybe bands like Cynic was a band that I really listened to that really like that made me really want to pursue this type of stuff. And then they kind of are a great example of bringing styles outside of metal into metal and creating just groundbreaking stuff at the time. And it's really shaped what we do today.
I am definitely really inspired by like cult classic movies. So I really love Blade. I also love Underworld, anything vampire related. And then also, like I said too, like a lot of black metal and new metal. And yeah, that's pretty much what inspires me. But then also adding, we I create with the purpose of inspiring and empowering. So like my theme is kind of like a warrior theme, but then I'm also kind of spiritual, and like I like to add like a celestial aspect to the energy as well, because when people listen to our music, I physically want them to feel as if they're like ascending into something greater. I want them to leave after listening to the music just feeling like they're in a higher space.
And we appreciate that. That's something that I think we take for granted pretty easily. Like the spaces that the music can take you, especially like, oh my God, today is No King's Day, y'all. There's a lot of shit going on out here. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know. So that music, yeah, I need it. I need that. We appreciate that. Okay. Now, I saw on Facebook y'all going to the South.
Yeah, we going all the way down south, baby. All
Where
the
you
way
going?
down.
Prom? What? I heard prom. Something about prom.
Oh yeah,
Goth prom.
yep,
What?
yeah, it's
Who?
yep. So what we're doing is we're doing a Punk Black is doing a whole like weekend takeover, I believe, from the 24th to the 26th. So they're having photo shoot meetups. And then they're having an awesome block party as well. And they're taking over a venue, and I think they had a stack like at least 15 bands on one bill. And they're taking all of these bands that are riding the same wave, and they're like putting them in one space to take up together. And we're lucky enough to have been chosen for that. So we'll be playing with a really awesome dark wave band called Tifidelic, also POC. And then I think yeah, yes, from Detroit, amazing creator. And then like they have a burlesque dancer there, and yeah, they're taking over the whole weekend, and it's so awesome to be featured in a space with like-minded creators. And yeah, it's a goth prom. I never made it to prom, and this is gonna be my first prom.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're in it to
First
win
prom. And there's gonna be blood, and it's gonna be
blood.
darkness, and just vampire slaying. Brutal. Just agony. And amazing. Check it out. Punk Black, Goth Prom in New Orleans. Yeah. So this show has always been like a love letter to the alternative community. People that are just like, I don't know, they just think we're crazy. They just think we're angry. They just think we're like upset. I just like the dark stuff, the heavy stuff. So I wanted to kind of dig into that. Like, why do we like this kind of stuff? Why do you think alternative acts enjoy the darkness and this like element of danger in their music? What do you think is dangerous or risky about being a musician?
I want to go first on that because that's like a spiritually intertwined question. Like, as a musician, as an artist, we all give and sacrifice so much, and we do it without, like we have an end goal that we want to accomplish, but there's no guarantee that we're actually going to be able to retrieve it. And we're all sitting on a hope and a dream, and it's just like something inside of us just tells us to do it in an instinct, But even with that, with pouring in all that we love, all that we have, whether it be spiritually, artistically, financially, there's no guarantee that any of us will make it to the shoreline, and we're just swimming until our bodies give out. So that it's dangerous, and just giving so much of yourself and the vulnerability without a guarantee in the end, it's dangerous. But I feel like personally it's worth it. You never know unless you try.
And people seeing you taking that chance and risking it all and being like, I could do that.
Good.
I can do that too. Anyone else? Any other thoughts? Other thoughts?
Anything? I want to add on to that and just say that we do have an end goal, yes, but one of those goals is to get our music into movies, and one of my main goals is to get them into like Marvel movies through Disney, and Disney is like that whole symbol and everything they do is designed to make a wish. So I have a wish to get my music in the movies.
Claiming it right here, it's gonna happen.
This is where it starts.
I totally see because it's theatrical. We were just talking about that. Like that makes complete sense to me. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. Do you have any advice or words of wisdom to pass down to anyone who wants to be in a band or pursue music but doesn't know where to start? Any advice? For sure.
Just pick up an instrument. I mean, I started off. I wanted to be a drummer. I started off on trumpet. Yeah, we all started
What was the transition? How did you get to?
school. I mean, I kind of started listening to rock and like stuff like AC/DC, Metallica, whatever. Through school, that's where it started. I tried out to be a drummer. I sucked. Oh well. Here's a trumpet. So, and it just grew from there. So
You got to start somewhere. Yes. Yeah.
A large tool for me was YouTube University.
YouTube.
Loads of covers to play. There's a lot of songs that you want to just learn as your beginner songs, and they help you. There's the building blocks to a great foundation, and then from there, like me, I didn't listen to metal at first, and then that stuff really helped me, you know, while when I was learning metal. But
What was your first song that you learned?
first song I learned, Seven Nation Army.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay.
One piece of advice I would like to give is don't let the fear of not being good enough stop you, as well as the negative thoughts or commentary of others. Don't let that stop you. The best way to get good is just by keep doing it and just accept the fact that the only way you could get better is just by repetition and just by keep trying. Another piece of advice I would give is to utilize whatever resources that you have to you. Even though, yes, like making music or being an artist, like it can be costly, but you could also utilize whatever is around you. Like Adam and I started Alenia in my kitchen. I had all gear that was from a pawn shop. So it's a matter of working with what you have and making magic from that for sure.
Humble beginnings. Humble beginnings. You'll be proud to be able to say you had that once you get big.
For me, I was pretty much just gonna say what Angel was gonna say, but mainly the fact that you shouldn't let anybody's like words or comments get to you. It's good to look at what they say as constructive criticism, but you can't let it affect you to where you feel like you need to stop or you're not good enough. And you should never think that you are good enough or better than everybody else. You should always look at yourself as trying to further improvement. Always try to improve.
Don't be a dick. You're not better than everyone. Some people think your band sucks. That's okay. Just keep practicing. You'll get better. I like that message. It's okay to suck. God.
My advice would just be just get inspired. And like honestly, I mean, I listen to a bunch of like growing up listening to Spanish songs and like listening to like American pop music, believe it or not. Just hearing all that kind of like inspires at least me because like I always wanted to do that so like young and all, but like since now I got a chance to do it with these guys, it's like fulfilling. So definitely, almost like they said, uh just practice. Honestly, definitely take the time and need to do so, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to like pull it off. Because I mean, I got here. If they did it, I could do it too. I mean,
Yeah. Okay, last question. What kind of impact does Alenia plan to imprint upon the new generation of metal? Hmm. Talk to me. Talk to me.
yeah, just the creativity of like trying to like have the music have you be in a certain state because it kind of already does, judging how our crowd interactions and stuff, especially during the live shows and stuff like that. So, with that being said, it's just trying to have it mesmerizing as possible, if that makes sense. Because at the same time, it's very extreme, but there's a place for it at the same. Yeah,
We definitely just want the music to be recognizable, but always different. But we also want it to, like I said earlier, feel cinematic or feel like you're thinking of something that gives you a feeling or a scene of something that you've seen that you love to mix the music with and feel it belongs somewhere else and not just in the music alone.
Oh my God, I talk about this all the time because, like, I have my morning music, my shower music, my fucking music. Like, I have all these different types of music. Like, I just want to be transported every time I hear that song, you know?
That being said, there's always a certain style for everything. Literally, it doesn't matter what the hell you're doing. But in this case, we're doing that. So it could be your music to do whatever, making a sandwich, coffee, fucking, who knows?
Don't make love to the sandwich. Please don't. Any last words? Anything I didn't ask that you want to speak on?
I would like to say, well, we are moving with the hopes and prayers of getting our music into movies. Like one movie we're really hoping to get it into is Blade. And a lot of people have asked us why we don't have a music video yet. And it's just like the same thing like the music with the visuals as well. We want to make sure that it's of quality and that it could take people to another space. And my goal, my dream would be to have Jordan Peele direct our music video. Jordan Peele, if you see this, I'm gonna send it to you. Don't block me. But and then like with bringing it back to the power of the music, like the whole thing is to inspire others to, like my thing is, I think all of our thing is that like when people listen to the music, like we really hope that it reminds them that there's a warrior within themselves, and yeah,
Find the warrior in you.
there's one in there. Trust me.
This has been Alenia. Round of applause. Can we, for yourselves. Thank you for listening to Out of the Pit. See you next time. Okay.